Woo! Good morning, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and good morning, NFL fans, to Week 1 of 2023 Philadelphia Eagles season. With this week, we take on the best dynasty NFL has ever produced in the New England Patriots up in Foxborough, and where our Philadelphia Eagles are looking to not only just rebound from last year's loss in the Super Bowl and get back there, we're looking to start our journey to win the whole thing, start the destiny of and the dynasty of our own. Now, it's been a little bit since I've been out here, for good reason, and I'm glad to have taken the last couple seasons off to reflect a little bit and to really have the season for my own. I've seen a lot of different things. I've grown as a person, as an Eagles fan, and watched this team grow the way it has right now. And I'll tell you what, I've never felt so confident about a team in Philadelphia as I do these Philadelphia Eagles this season. And that includes the season that I called Nick Foles being the starting quarterback for our Super Bowl winning team. And you guys have been around for a little bit of time, know that. I feel as Nick Foles and Jalen Hurts, it's kind of like what they said in the King Richard movie, Venus and Serena. One will do great things, the other will be greatest of all time. I think Nick Foles did something great, Philly special, won our first Super Bowl, as I expected. I think Jalen Hurts wins multiple Super Bowls. He has everything we were looking for, not just in a leader, in a player, a guy with a drive, somebody that wants to win, somebody that's not distracted, and somebody that can lead this team to victory week in and week out. And this week, it starts against the New England Patriots. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. I'll tell you what I say. I kind of don't listen to all of the mess. I do listen to a lot of good positive stuff, and I'll give you my take. Bill Belichick says some great things about Jalen Hurts, because they have some people on their practice squad or on their team that they would utilize to try to imitate what it's going to be like playing against Jalen Hurts this week so their defense can be prepared. And Bill Belichick say, hey, look, you're talking about arguably the best player in the NFL, or at the very least, in the top 2 or 3. Nobody's like this guy. Coming from Bill Belichick, a guy that's won 6 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots. Don't forget the Super Bowls he won, being on the Giants, by the way. That's a huge compliment. Gonna let that go to your head? No, not at all. It's gonna be Tom Brady Day up in New England. They're gonna be honoring him and all that he's done for the organization. Yeah, it'd be funny if we brought Nick Foles too. He's one of the reasons why Tom Brady doesn't have 8 Super Bowls and then the Giants are the other 2. But no, they're gonna be honoring him. And you know what? As an Eagles fan, what I say is honor him. Both sides of the look. We've learned so much about that dynamic, that drive, that competitiveness from a Tom Brady. So I appreciate that. As an Eagles fan, I appreciate a guy like Tom Brady. And our Super Bowl win wouldn't have been as great if it was against anybody else. It was great that it was against Tom Brady, and Tom Brady that threw over 500 yards in the air. And we still won. So our memories are great. Yeah, he also beat us once too in the Super Bowl. But I say, you know what? Let's honor that. Let's take our time. And let's respect that for what he's given to the game and to people. But the lights go down, and then it's our turn. The X's and O's, we look completely healthy. The concerns that we have, yes. Some concerns a little bit at linebacker, but we have some people. Good. Concern, actually, the biggest concern I think is actually punter, where special teams can hurt you a lot. If you neglect that, you do everything else well, special teams can still hurt you. For the New England side of the ball, they have a lot of injuries. They have 2 guards that are injured, They have their running back that's injured, and they even have a cornerback that's injured. But one thing champions can't do is take anything and anybody lightly. You win games that you're supposed to win. And on our schedule, you know me by now, I'm never going to predict an Eagles loss, but today is not just a winnable game, it's a game that we should win, especially since their offensive line is injured and they're going up against the greatest defensive line in the NFL. We got to pull this together. We got to be methodical, inch by inch, yard by yard, and we have the people to do it. Leading it off, all I have to say is Jalen Hurts. He's got what it takes. Even when he signed that massive contract, what does he say? Money is nice, championships are better. So this week, I'm just looking for kickoff week. Kansas City already lost against Detroit. If you guys follow my TikTok, you already know I already predicted that one. And this week, our Birds are playing against a banged up and beat up New England Patriot team, but a Patriot team that is coached by Bill Belichick. And you can't sleep on any team that's coached by Bill Belichick. So it's time to amp up. It's time to get a little crazy now. No more counting down to the days of kickoff. That day is here. That day is now. And it's time for Eagles football. Let's get a little hype. Let's get a little crazy. Let's let all that energy that's pent up for the last year or so be released. This time on New England, and a couple days from now, here in the link against the Vikings. But we're not looking against them because I'm going to the home opener. I'm already feeling it right now. Already saw some people. Give a shout out to Roller Coaster Club from Alabama over here. Absolutely. Let's give them hell. Let's go, Birds!